Hello, Amendum. I just finished watching your video response, and I took some notes actually. Got a question. Since you believe that immorality is innate, where do you believe that our system of morality originates from? If we are innately immoral, then you believe in original sin because we're brought into this planet having a mark against us. Just by being human, we are immoral. So, do we base our understanding of morality on our innate morality to challenge us to become more civil? And if that's the case, is civilization just some kind of bizarre opposite um, reaction to our natural state as primitive beings? And is that what we strive for? Is to become the opposite of how we originated just because we can? For the same reason that a dog licks its balls? You say that we don't have intuitive rationale within ourselves, that we shouldn't rely on our intuition to guide us. Um, I believe that we should rely on our intuition to guide us because I believe that the majority of us subscribe to a simple objective moral code, or subjective moral code, I guess it would be, that we don't want to inflict damage on anybody because we don't want them to do it on us. And we've reached this level of, you know, moral high ground, or moral, what's the word I'm looking for? We've evolved morally to this point where we can examine what we do on this level of, um, you know, response and action reaction, and see how our actions affect other people. And when we come to a determination of the things that we don't like, then our intuition changes. So that's why I feel parenting is very important. So what do you mean when you say that we shouldn't rely on our intuition? Are you saying that I shouldn't rely on my intuition? Because I believe my intuition is what guides me and is a positive force in my life. Should I just rely on the outside world and other people's influences on me to um, act? Who would I be then? I would be what everybody else wants me to be. Wouldn't be myself. Um, our subjective nature is how we feel. Um, that was just a response to something that you wrote. Um, I agree that we should support new methods. You say that we can't get diamonds without murdering people, without there being blood spilled, that we can't get oil without there being blood spilled. But I believe that we, as a industrial civilization, are coming to terms with our morality, and we, as a moral civilization, are coming to terms with the industriousness of our existence. And these things take time. I do believe that there are right methods out there for us to be manufacturing and producing goods sustainably, um, with respect to the worker, with respect to the business operator, with respect to the land, with respect to God, with respect to all of those things. I don't believe that it is necessary for us to go ahead and do otherwise. Um, with that being said, I'm kind of in a very fortunate position to make a statement like that, and it is a bias statement because I can't remove bias from my opinions. So, just to base everything, an assumption, on what we know to be true based on a few select cases of sweatshop labor and of the nature of blood diamonds, is to only kind of put a microscopic view on particular injustices of the world, which is important. It's very important, but to assume that those are the only ways in which one can benefit from another's labor, balanced and equally and fairly, I think that's kind of viewing the world with blinders on and not seeing all of the good labor where people feel good about the work that they do to put food on other people's tables while subsequently providing for their own families. while providing entertainment for people, and collecting upon that while simultaneously affecting and inspiring millions of people. Um, I think it's important to examine all realities and not just the select immoral realities. And where our morality comes from, I believe, is a system just like any other system that has been created and has been sustained and passed down through from generation to generation. It's been refined from generation to generation, and it keeps getting twisted, and it keeps getting condensed and redefined and amended, and all of those things. And so, what I hold to be true about my own morality is definitely influenced by everybody else. But my intuition is something that is inherently a part of me, and I can't deny it. I can't deny being attracted to a good looking woman. Um, and my intuition, believe it or not, is not to rape that woman just because I'm attracted to her. It's to, you know, I believe that there's a better path. I believe that there is a better way to go about doing business, which is just being respectful, because that's what I would will for myself. So I like to pay that forward. And it's not a matter of like, consciously deconstructing my intuition in order to come to that conclusion. It's a matter of, just I guess kind of just understanding this world a bit better by examining cause and effect, and really kind of understanding my own place in this crazy fucked up world of ours. So feel free to respond. I would like to hear what you have to say. Do we base our understanding of morality on our innate immorality to challenge ourselves to become more civil? Um, I don't necessarily believe so, because I think that we challenge ourselves to become more civil because we're dissatisfied. And I believe that we can get to a point where it's not our innate nature. I don't believe it's in our innate nature. I believe it is our innate nature to be good, because that is the driving force in the majority of human beings, believe it or not. Um, that does not include the ignorant people, the people that are willfully unintelligent or willfully uninformed on any given situation. That's just everybody naturally. It's easier to be kind than to be mean or evil, as it were. Anyhow, thanks, and I look forward to hearing from you. Bye.